We are Julie and Martin, and we live on our narrowboat, Rhapsody in Blue. Join us on our journey as we go through some stunning scenery, tunnels, we meet wildlife on the way, as we cruise the inland waterways of the UK. Hello there. Okay, this video sees us continuing from where we left you last week, which was at between bridges 33 and 34 on the Grand Union Leicester Line. So you'll see some drone footage, and after that we went back all the way to Crick, where we went to the Crick boat show, which I've already done a video on. You've seen that one. I'll leave a link in the description just in case you missed it. So you'll get the drone footage, and then it'll be after Crick where we went back down the Welford arm, and it picks up where we were moored at the Welford wharf at the end. We also popped back to North Kilworth Marina again. Then after that it'll skip forward again to us going through the Crick Tunnel with Nikki, down the Watford flight, and we end up at Norton Junction and we moor there. Next week's video will see us going from Norton Junction, turning left onto new waters for us towards the Northampton arm at Gayton Junction, where we'll turn left and we go down the Northampton arm onto the River Nene. In the meantime, enjoy this video. Hope you like it. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, it's free, and please leave us a comment. We'd love to read your comments and we answer every single one. Enjoy. Every day you see that, is it? Steam engine. They're apparently filling up with water. Look at that. Wow, what a motor. And then look at this. Isn't that lovely?
I was going to say, I was literally just thinking,
What have you found, Martin?
Leaving Welford Line.
Oh,
Welford.
colours. What, are these the old lime kilns?
Yeah, I used to look like. This one a archaeological project to find them.
Wow.
Boat in front of the old fourth buildings.
There's the information boards. There's lots of different walks and canal projects around here. I think they could have possibly been the old stables, now used as sort of garages. The thunderstorm's definitely here now.
Shouldn't so bloody hot.
It is boiling. There you go. It's not giving up, is it? So we're about to head off out of North Kilworth Marina for the second time in a month. We've been here for one more night and it's been absolutely lovely. So, lovely to meet you too.
Hope it all goes
Lovely.
well with you. Rest of what you have done and your blacking and all
Yes, yes. And we'll see you again. Right. Say hi to the camera, Martin.
that. Bye.
Right, we're just leaving
All the
North
best.
Kilworth
Take care.
Marina. Here we go. So we're just coming up to Crick Tunnel. It's just up there. So I'm now going to go through the boat and put all the lights on, because every little helps when it comes to going through the tunnel. So we'll go through and we'll put all the lights on. Kitchen, excuse the washing up in the sink. Bathroom and bedroom. So there you go. All lights are now on. So it just helps. All the lights go shine out the windows when you're going through the tunnel. So it just means that it's just an added assistance for Martin. Yeah. So, as you can see, the tunnel is fast approaching. It looks like there's a boat in the tunnel, but it's going the same way as we are, so that's good. Looks like we might get wet today. Nikki's behind us, I don't know if you can see, and I'm just about to put this light on as well, if I can reach it. Hold on. Should put that light on, and we put that on there to light up the ceiling as we go through. And obviously Martin's now going to put the headlights and the nav lights on. So you can see we've got the nav lights on. That's the starboard light, the green light, and that's the port light, the red light. Left is port, right is starboard. And both our tunnel lights are on as well. So here we go, Crick Tunnel once again. Now, like a numpty, I've just realised it might be hot out here, but in the tunnel it's going to be cool and wet. You can probably hear the water as we enter the tunnel. So I'm probably going to get soaked. I haven't even put my hat on. What a wally. Straight down my neck. Lovely. In fact, I think I might go and get my hat. Now here's a different view out of the hatch. So looking down the side of the boat. Wow. It's looking behind us. You can just see Nikki there as well. So I'm glad I went and got my hat. I don't know if you can see, but it literally is raining in the tunnel. It's very moist here, Heidi. Wowza. Look at it. Oh, you rat bag. Always a rat bag. Here, look. Look at the walls. How they're glistening. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm getting soaked. I'll show you the ceiling. It really does not make sense. We've had no rain now for ages, yet it is raining in here. Unbelievable. Oh, it's gonna rain. Ooh. Oh, it's cold. So that means we've just past the midway point. 200 meters to go. You don't need to do your hooter because we can see. You don't. Oh, for goodness sake. Rat bag. I said you don't need to do your hooter. No, don't do the hooter. I know he thinks it's funny. It doesn't do my nerves any good. There's a nice wet bit coming up here. Here comes the rain. Back out into the sunshine. It's a gorgeous day, so we'll dry off pretty quick. You can see how wet the boat is. So it's now turned all the lights off again. So we've just been told by a boater going the other way that it's very, very shallow on this bend here, nearer to the towpath. So Martin's going to stay over onto the right hand side as much as he can, and they've told Nikki behind as well, so fingers crossed we get round here okay, because when it's shallow you sort of lose your steering because you go to turn and the boat just sort of sinks into the silt instead. It usually seems to be roundabout bends. You know, when you come up to a bend, you go to turn and the boat goes straight on, which is a bit bizarre. But I mean, we're usually going slow enough that Martin can sort it out anyway. We'll see how we get on. So far, so good. Keep a check on Nikki too. Can't see Nikki at the moment. Hopefully she'll be coming round the bend in a second. I'm going to quickly look back to the front, make sure nothing's coming. Okay, so we're getting a bit concerned now because we can't see Nikki. She's not coming up behind us. Right. If that's the case, we may have to moor up, but we'll see how we go. No. Unless you drop me off and I walk back to her. Straight to the Watford Locks. We're going to see, once we go through this bridge, we'll see just how big a queue there is. We're expecting to wait because it's a very warm day and there's been quite a lot of boat traffic, so we're expecting to have a little wait for the locks, which is fine. Can't see any boats just yet, but the procedure, I believe, is we moor up and go and find the lock keeper and book our slot. So that's what we'll do. I'm now walking up, see if I can find the lock keeper and find out how long the wait is. We've got 2, possibly 3 boats in front of us, but I can't see any lock keepers at the moment. I shall keep, this is lock 1. And then you've got the staircase after this, the one with the red box thing next to it. Okay, looks like I've got a long walk. So we're just moving along in the queue. We've been here about half an hour, 3/4 already. We've had a cup of coffee, got rid of rubbish. I think Nikki's done her services. There's Nikki behind, under the bridge, and we're just moving along because we're 3rd in the queue. The second boat's just gone into the first lock. That's boat, oh no, we're 4th in the queue, beg your pardon, because that's boat number 3 there, and we're going to be boat number 4. So yeah, Martin's just pulling the boat along now. Not long. The road you can hear is the M1, would you believe? We're actually at Watford Gap. These are the Watford Locks. There's 7 of them. And then when we go to the bottom of the locks, we'll actually be right next to the Watford Gap services, which you'll see. So here we go. We've jumped the queue because the chappie on this boat here that was next, he's actually on a work call, which is unfortunate. Just as he got to the front of the queue, he's ended up taking a work call. So we've been told to come in his place. Nicely done, Martin. So this is lock number 2, but this is the first one of the staircase locks. So this is where I need to concentrate now. What you call a leaky lock. So we're just waiting for the boat in front of us to exit the next lock and both gates to be shut before I start the paddles. So the red paddle opens up the sluice to let the water from the pound goes into the next lock. The white paddle opens up the sluice and lets the water from the lock we're in go into the pound. The reason you do the red one first is because if you do the white one first, it will overflow the pound. So now Martin's out of one lock and straight into the next one. Staircase lock number 2. So we have to make sure that the next boat is completely out of the next lock. Both gates shut. So once again, the red paddle, there takes the water from the pound. The white paddle here takes the water from the lock we're in and puts it into the pound. So hence, if we did it the wrong way round, we would overflow the pound and there wouldn't be any water for the next lock. And if we don't wait for the next boat to exit first, we'll be filling up the lock as they're trying to empty it. Cool. And here you can see the water coming from the pound, the lock that we're in with Martin is coming underground and coming out into the pound. So we're on lock 3 of 4 on the staircase. So hopefully I'll be able to start doing this one in a minute, just waiting for the lady to shut the gates. Okay, so while Martin's in this lock, going down in the lock, I'm going to walk round to that next lock up there and get it ready for Martin. So here I go. That was me, that was my windlass. So yeah, I need to walk round to the next lock and reset it. Martin is now got to manoeuvre around the bend and into the lock. There he goes. Yeah. So that's where Martin's come from. And we're now in lock number 6 of 7. That nice kind gentleman has opened the gate in this lock and he's offered to close it. Our last of the Watford locks, lock number 7. Wow, I've certainly earned my lunch today. It's boiling hot. So last of the locks, lock number 7 at Watford.
Well done. Thank you, Mrs. Lockley.
So I've come inside the boat for a well-earned drink and a bit of a break. We're just waiting for Nikki to come down the last of the Watford locks and then we'll be on our way to Norton Junction. Hopefully we'll get in. I've definitely earned my lunch today, that's for sure. I am so hot. It is about 26 degrees outside and yeah, I'm a bit cream crackered to be honest, so I'm just going to get a nice drink. Whew. So we're just hovering waiting for Nikki. Here she comes. can just see her. So yeah, so we're off. Hopefully we're going to get to Norton Junction and see if we can find 2 moorings. Otherwise we're going to end up going through some more locks. Let's see how we go. It's absolutely beautiful along here. Really nice and open one side. And you can probably hear the din to the left of us. You wouldn't realise it, but it's the M1. This is very pretty through here, look. And that pub or cafe has got the little igloos still, so you can social distance. Look at that. That's very nice. And this is bridge number 6. Right, so now we are going past Watford Gap services on the M1. Look at that. You see all the trucks through the trees. You can certainly hear them. And then in front of us, we have this. What a contrast. Bridge is almost like being in a tunnel. Bridge 5A. Look at the reflections. Wow. This old building here, they would have loaded boats along here underneath that canopy. So just round this bend is where we're going to start looking for some moorings. Let's see if we're lucky, shall we? So nice to hear the birds. So it looks like we're going to be mooring along here. We're just double checking there's enough room for 2 boats, and we shall stop here.